Excuse me. Hello, guys. This is Forte. February 3rd, 6:40 p.m. Living in Ohio right now. It's terrible, so I can't go out. So I gotta stay home and trade some stocks, right? Here's if you guys were able to trade GTE from my last video, congrats. We're up 14% in merely how many days? And 2 days, which is great. Now I'm still in this stock, by the way. We're moving on to the now. Just because I'm in it doesn't mean you have to be in it, right? Please trade with your own plan and strategy. I'm just here to give ideas. Another idea I want to give out today is WTI. It's another penny stock, and this one let's go through some technical analysis real quick. So we can see that from a classical technical analysis standpoint, you don't want to buy this thing because it has just so much supply to the left, right? Well, we're just going to ignore all of that. The reason is this stock has been beaten down a lot, especially at the beginning of 2020. It got sold off. You can even see those gaps, right? It's going on like 10-week sell-offs, and it pretty much lost all of its value. The stock went just as low as $1 basically from $10, right? So pretty much dropped 99% and lost all its value. Nobody's holding it anymore. So I'm going to say we can kind of ignore all the supply to the left. I don't think they exist. People that are holding the stock, since here, they're not going to sell anyway. So they're not really a big problem that, I need to pay attention to. Now, all we just got to pay attention is to the data starting from here, right? So drawing a trend line, we can see we're pretty much battling right against it, right? The stock's on an uptrend, obviously. We are having a, 10, 20, 30, 40 week moving average on the uptrend. If we take a look at a daily chart, if you take a look at basically technical analysis on the classical technical analysis will be, well, we're going to need a couple more weeks, couple more days of consolidating, tightening up. For me, it's ready. Number one, I'm trading from my style. You guys don't have to listen to me, but so I think it's ready to trade tomorrow. First thing is, if you look at the volume, we had 3 days in the green. The first day, I'm just not going to count it. The reason due to that is because they put in a spinning top candle, whatever the heck you call it, right? Basically, the buyers and sellers don't really decide. A little bit bullish, which doesn't matter. But the next 2 days, we'll obviously put in bullish candles on, bullish, not bullish, but the higher volume. And then the next 2 days, we got lower volume, basically, and it's on an uptrend. And we can see that the day that it put in the green candle, the volume is actually higher than the day before that. So I'm saying that the sellers are getting exhausted right here in the stock. And the buyers are coming in, and if you can take a look at it, zooming out a little bit, higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. We're starting putting higher lows, and then you can call this a head and shoulder. I don't know, man. I don't know this kind of chart. I don't know those freaking patterns, man. But anyways, let's take down to the 15-minute chart. Actually, let's take a look at a 30-minute chart first. We can see that the stock obviously put in higher lows right here. It's easy to see, and we can see the 5-day moving average, which is the orange line. We have tested right there today, and we're able to find buyers, which also, take a look at a 15-minute chart, undercut the previous day's low. It's easier to see on the 15-minute chart because we can see how we undercut. First, undercut in the morning. Second, which is slow death undercut, and then immediately we found buyers. So basically what that tells me is that, okay, we had a shakeout today, and the stock got going, got a little bit extended, but it didn't get ahead of itself because we had a little pullback later on, if we can take a look at that. And we also inclined on bigger volume on the lower time frame study. So what I'm trying to say is that I think this stock is ready for a buy above right here, this high. And then worst case stop right here, or even right here, really up to you. And if we take a look at a little bit of the fundamentals right here on the stock, we can see that we can see that the fundamentals right here, we can basically, really good sales, 84% quarters, compared to last quarter, EPS quarter, it's negative, which, kind of sucks, but I don't really care. We have a pretty high short flow of 9.94%. If we use market beat, right, real quick, we can see that the WTI's earnings is due on March 2nd, so we're not anytime soon. Compared to last quarter, the actual revenue went up about only $10 million. But if you were to compare that to last year's last year's summer quarter, we're basically almost triple the revenue on this stock. So that's what I call, you guys are not looking at it. I apologize. Whoa, what's going on here? Sorry. I don't want to do a retake on the video, so I'm not gonna cut anything. So this is WTI. If you guys take a look at it, we are August 3rd. The actual revenue we got is $132 million. I use MarketBeat.com, not sponsored by them or anything. This is I don't take any offers. I've declined about a dozen offers that want to sponsor my videos. But number one, I'll be honest with you guys. I'll be ugly hot honest with you guys. They're not giving me enough money. If you want me to sponsor them, at least give me a third of how much I make from trading. Anything less than 6 digits, fuck off. I'm not gonna take any of the offers. Thank you. And anyways, August, I don't need that money that much. But if you give me that much, then I'll take it. Like a third of how much I make a year trading, I'll take it. Actual revenue right here, 132K August of this year. We can see compared to last quarter, only went up about like a 7 million. But then if you compare this to the previous year, we can see that it's 55 million. So we almost tripled since last year. So fundamental wise, the stock looks fine. And that's the stock I want to get. And also, it's a really cheap stock. It will be really good for those that want to buy, that want to build a small account up. And this is a great opportunity because energy stocks are really good for building small accounts. Not gonna lie. And that's it for this video. If you guys like the video, check the description. Join me in Discord, ask questions, subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me at twitter.com/fortecharts. And if you're coming into my Discord channel and ask questions, do not ask stupid questions. I'm gonna shit on you. If you ask questions regarding, hey, Forte, how do you think of this stock? Blah blah blah. Can you take a look at this chart? How do you like it? I'm gonna ignore you if I'm in a good mood. If I'm in a bad mood, I'm probably gonna shit on you. The reason due to that because it's a terrible question. I'll teach you how to ask a good question. A good question will be, hey, Forte, I like this chart. The fundamental seems good. They have really good sales, really good EPS. The stock is an option. Do you think it's good to buy here or there? Like, if you guys give me why you want to buy this thing, what's your plan and strategy and your reasoning to buy it, I will give you a good answer. I'll respect you as well. So that's it. Thank you guys for watching and see you guys next video.